Hello world, my name is Alexander Campanella, and this is my direct experience with God. So in part one, I'm going to say why I'm making this video, basically. In part two, I'll say the actual experience. So why am I making this video? The first reason is purely selfish. I want to clarify my own experience so I can better understand it myself, to my own psyche, to my own development. I'm hoping if I can make this video and just let my thoughts pour out. I'm curious. I want to just share my experience and see what happens. Also, if my friends and family see this, they can better understand me, where I've been, where I'm going. And perhaps the main reason, atheism. And it's not political. So even just by saying I had a direct experience with God and I'm sharing it with someone else, that is in essence an attack on atheism. Because atheism says positively that there is no God. So just by me saying, oh, hello, I had an experience with God, even if I'm not saying anything about atheism, I am, by definition, kind of attacking it, which I'm fine with. Atheism is negative by definition. Atheism says there is no theism, and that's all we know. It's not saying, oh, we have something better. It's saying, oh, all you believers out there are just lying to yourselves, and there's nothing in the universe except what we can see with our primitive senses, which they are primitive, by the way. Every land mammal has the same senses as we do, except for intuition, like that, rationality, sure, why not? So atheism is one of the many crippling negative influences on the modern world. I think it's promoting nihilism, and it could eventually promote mass murders and genocide. Postmodernism, neo-Marxism, atheism, it's all the same thing. It's crap. It's garbage. You have to get rid of it. If you want to be rational, if you want to be a rational, modern, especially Western individual, I would recommend agnosticism. Just be agnostic. If you don't have experience with God like I do, and if you don't belong to any church, just say, hey, it's not my thing. Those people can do their thing. The atheists, they can do their thing. I'll just be agnostic. I'll keep my eyes open and my mind more open, and we'll see what happens. That's the rational way to deal with anything supernatural in the modern world. Once again, as a rational individual, is to be agnostic. To be atheist is to be actually demonic. It's actually a satanic, demonic thing. From a religious perspective, of course, but even from a secular approach, once again, it's saying with certainty that there is no God, and also saying we don't have anything better. Now, that's not true. There is, secular ethical philosophies that you can follow that work very well, like Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle, which I love. It's one of my Bibles, and it works very well. And that's fine. But you can still be an agnostic and follow virtue ethics. So why be atheist? Why, hunt down 4 billion people or 5 billion people or however many people in the world that are religious or spiritual in some way? So yeah, I think that's the main reason I'm making this video. I don't like atheists. I don't like postmodernists, neo-Marxists, radical leftists. They've destroyed my country and my family and my friends to the point where now I'm in communist China. It's where I live right now, where I have this beautiful apartment with a beautiful job, with beautiful people, making a positive difference in their lives, and eating good food, and everything's good. And I have free speech here, which I don't have in America. And that's really sad. I am technically, I guess, breaking the local laws here by using a VPN to upload this to YouTube. And I'm fine with that. I don't think anyone else will care from the American or the Chinese government. I don't actually mean it as a political thing primarily. It's just my experience. I just want to put it out there and see what happens. Nice to meet you, internet people. Goodbye.